efficient, which sounds really boring, but it's true. Adventurous sometimes, and I think a lot of people say that I'm thoughtful, so that's nice. People not indicating around roundabouts, so just general traffic taboos, you know, people indicate. It's not that difficult. People dressed up like Halloween or even in like fair rides where you've got like those haunted houses and people are dressed up or have their faces painted. If I can't see someone's face or they've got a mask on, that terrifies me. It's a bit irrational, but it does. I would time travel not too long ago, maybe even my younger years, to maybe relive moments and have an opportunity to soak them in more. Because now in hindsight you realise that maybe those are really special moments that you didn't cherish as much when you could. That's an easy one. I had Ricky Martin. I used to love Ricky Martin. I used to even carry around, like I had this postcard of him and Peter Andre, and you know, back then I used to like collect little postcards and I used to carry them around in my little handbag. I was only about 8 years old, but yeah, they were my crushes when I was growing up. I would like to teleport so that I wouldn't have to waste time traveling, and then I could literally just be anywhere at the click of a finger. So I could be halfway around the world, or I could be at work within a second rather than 10 minutes. I was a really goody two-shoes, so I don't have very many exciting stories from school. I was always quite a good girl. But I used to be really into my Tamagotchis. And obviously over the weekend they thrive, you'd be feeding them and sleeping them and taking care of them, and then Monday came and I'd have to like try and sneak in my Tamagotchi into my satchel and try and keep it alive whilst I was in school. So that's probably the sneakiest thing I ever did. I'd have to say the Maldives. I just think it looks like absolute paradise, just completely out of this world. So I'd like to travel as much as I can, but Maldives is top of my bucket list at the moment. A lot of things are more important than money, so definitely health has to be top of it, love. I mean, money is great if you have it, but and obviously it makes the world go around, but there are many things that make you happy in life. So Louis and I once did this challenge with the RGP actually on drink driving awareness. So the police basically got us drunk and then put us in cars. Obviously it was all under controlled situation and they were there present. But we just had such a laugh that day. We just basically got drunk, got put into cars and tested our driving abilities inebriated. But safe to say it was a very funny day. In one of our previous hub sets, we had this strange kind of chandelier thing above our heads, and John Shepherd, our sports reporter here in GBC, was being interviewed, and during one of the advert breaks, he stood up so quickly that the chandelier fell and knocked me in my face. And I had to get off set, I had to put ice on it. I think Paul Grant was co-hosting with me at the time that week, so he had to kind of host by himself for the next 10-15 minutes whilst I composed myself, made sure I wasn't swollen, and then went back on set and carried on with the show. I'm a bit of a tech hater. Like, I don't like e-readers. I'm very traditionalist. I like a book. I like the feel of a book and the smell of it. And even with like my mobile, obviously I can't live without my mobile, but I try to use screens as little as possible. Don't worry so much. Don't overthink things. I can't really think of one cherished possession. It's got to the point where, like, for birthdays and Christmases, I'd much rather receive an experience, like, you know, just to spend a day out with a loved one. So I don't really hold my possessions in that high regard. I would say my hero is my mum. I wouldn't be the woman I am today without her, so everything I am, I owe to her.